Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, and while we all hope to celebrate this holiest of days in a cozy home surrounded by family and friends, that's not always reality. Every year, Children's of Alabama serves more than 650,000 patients, and some of those are there right now with their families, preparing to celebrate the holiday in the hospital. It's not the ideal situation, but Christmas at Children's can still be filled with good cheer, thanks to the hospital staff and special donors, like one group of Alabama high schoolers.
Back in November, 96 students from 54 Alabama counties attended the Alabama Farmers Federation's annual Youth Leadership Conference. They learned important leadership lessons, enjoyed some classic camp activities, and served others through a special project, Christmas Elf Style.
We tell kids that leaders do things with a purpose, for a purpose. And yes, they're building cars, or they're building airplanes, or sailboats, or helicopters out of wood, but really they're doing those things for a purpose.
And the purpose of these simple toys?
I'm making it's just a wooden plane, and these are going to the Children's Hospital.
I think doing service projects like this just show the true character of every individual here. And for those that have put on this conference, we truly appreciate them giving us the opportunity to do something like this, because it's truly beneficial to those who are in the Children's Hospital who may not even get a Christmas this year, So just doing a small deed can go a long way.
From the 4-H Center in Columbiana to Children's of Alabama in downtown Birmingham, the journey for these toys will continue when they're given to patients, either through the Family Life Department or during the hospital's 3-day Sugar Plum Shop, where parents can select gifts.
When a patient family's in the hospital and it's the holidays, they aren't necessarily thinking like, oh, I need to go get X toy or Y toy for my child and for the siblings. And so we have an opportunity for them to come through and do that. It's very much family-centered care focus, because it's not just on the patient, it's on that whole family and bringing the whole family together at the holidays. We put a lot of thought into how can we create a moment in time so that the patients that are here in the hospital get to have the same experiences that their peers are having at home. And that translates into real emotion that we see back from the caregivers and from the siblings and from the patients.
Hundreds of simple toys, carefully and creatively made by folks as young as many of the patients at Children's. And all of it done with a purpose, for a purpose.
That somebody's taken their time to do something for them, to make something for them. It's really beautiful.
Whether they're struggling with something, as big as cancer or as mild as a cold, being in the hospital at Christmas time, it's never fun, So through that, I hope they just feel some level of happiness and peace. Someone's looking out for me.
I hope it makes a child happy. Yeah, I know.
I'm hoping that it just makes their day a lot better and gives them hope for the future.
This is just showing them that whether it's a small act of kindness or whether it's a large one, as serving in a leadership role to make a huge difference, there's always a way that you can give back.
If this story has inspired you, Children's of Alabama has numerous ways Alabamians can help make all holidays special throughout the year.
Just go online to childrensal.org and click on the tab that reads Ways to Help. Well, for many of us, it's not Christmas without a tree, and a bright red poinsettia certainly adds its share of cheer. Up next on Simply Southern, we'll visit Dixie Green, a Cherokee County nursery where the holidays arrive early every year.
U.S. farm-raised catfish is more than a delicious, healthy meal. It's an experience. That's why we created the Catfish Trail. Spanning 6 states and hundreds of miles, These restaurants serve catfish the way it was meant to be enjoyed. And while you eat like a local, you'll also be supporting American farmers. Find your next stop on the Catfish Trail at uscatfish.com.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
Tim, what's it like being a professional fisherman?
Oh, it's awesome, man. You get all kind of perks, like that check y'all see, that big check I get every year,
Why are you whispering?
I ain't gonna tell nobody, I promise, man.
Tim,
it's between us.
I want you to tell everybody you know.
You mean like everybody gets a check?
Yeah, but I mean, it's based on how much you borrow with us.
So it ain't just to me?
No, it ain't just you.
Come on, man.
Everybody that's got a loan with Alabama Farm Credit gets a check.
Hey y'all, I'm Kim Earwood with Alabama Ag in the Classroom. It's not quite time to deck the halls, but this rural dictionary about Christmas trees will have you feeling festive. Christmas trees are evergreens, meaning they stay green all year long. In Alabama, dark green Leyland cypress is most popular with its strong branches and muted scent. The Arizona cypress has a bluish tint with a strong, pleasing aroma. Virginia pines are stout and woody. The eastern red cedar has a nice smell and prickly foliage. Tree farming is year-round work since it takes 4 to 5 years for a Christmas tree to grow up to 10 feet tall. For more ag education resources, visit alabamaaitc.org. This rural dictionary is brought to you by Alabama Ag in the Classroom. See you next time.